The 6 trust principles of ethical enterprising have been identified through hundreds of interviews, observations, and years of consulting experiences with small, medium, and large organizations. The principles are based on the premise that an organization's leaders are the caretakers of the culture. Culture is a constant. Whether it's functional or dysfunctional is a direct result of leadership. To build a culture of trust requires intentional, character-rich action on the part of leadership.
So from the BBB Torch Award Ethics experience, I learned quite a bit. The biggest thing I learned was how important ethics is to the success of a business, how a very clear ethical structure can contribute to the success of a business in a lot of different ways, and how ethical leaders are able to gather a bunch of employees or even community around the same mission and vision of the business and are able to fulfill that vision or mission successfully.
My personal definition of ethics, I think, was reinforced with the Better Business Bureau experience. You could just see that the businesses there put a lot of effort into ethics, and they really want to do things not just because people are watching them, but more just the fact that it is the right thing to do. And so you see that a lot in the Better Business Bureau nominated businesses.
The trust principle that resonates most with me is transformation at the top. I want to eventually run my own business, and I don't think that I can do that successfully as a leader without an ethical foundation. You can't really create authentic and true relationships without ethics, and if I want to ever implement a vision or make a change in the world, then I'm going to have an ethical foundation.
My favorite part of the BBB Torch Awards is hands down the presentations. We work really hard all semester working with our company, figuring out their ethical situations, but it's really great to hear from the rest of the student groups too of what their companies are like. Then we can see how there's some similarities, but there's also some differences based on the size of the company, what industry they're in, what's been happening with them that year, and so it's valuable just to see what other companies are doing based on ethics also.
The company that I worked with demonstrated all 6 of the trust principles very effectively, and that's why it was such an exceptional company to be partnered with. They focus on their employees, they implement ethics into their everyday tasks, and they give back to their community in numerous ways. The ethics that are instilled within the company have definitely made it a great business and a true contributor to the community.